Well, hello everybody. This is Larry Kirshner from Blacklight Attractions, and I'm here at an attraction that we built, and it's a pirate-themed mini golf. Some of this stuff is turned off because we do not want it on, because I'm trying to make a video today to help you in your business and for you to understand exactly how blacklightattractions.com can help you get into the amusement industry. And so we've turned off a lot of the stuff because it's just really loud and we want you to be able to hear us. And we're gonna walk through, we're gonna look at Piccadilly Palace, which is skating, golf carts, VR, and then there's the mini golf. And so we did all of this for the client. And you can see he's got pinball machines, and this is a pre-show, and it plays over and over again, and it basically helps sell the client or sell your customers on buying the mini golf. It tells them about the adventure they're gonna have. And again, like I told you, this is a roller skating rink, and you can see all of the arcades. And as I was explaining, this is a brand new facility, and he's got VR over there. He also has go-karts and so much more. All right, so today's video is us trying to help you make decisions on building a small family fun center. And we are going to walk around through a mini golf that we created. And like I said, some of the things are turned off. And today we're going to talk about what kind of attractions should you have in a family fun center less than 10,000 square feet. That's today's conversation. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about, which is very important, one of our competitors has this event, and they invite you and they say, well, we're going to teach you how to get in the business. We're going to teach you how to make money, but they don't run any amusement facilities. They really don't know. They just want you to buy from them. I mean, come on, can we call a spade a spade? So here's the difference between us and our competitors. We build the best attractions in the amusement and in the family fun center space. It's not even a debate because we put the videos on YouTube so you can actually see exactly what you're gonna buy before, you know, our competitors might make slick looking little videos, or not videos, but like, they'll make like drawings and stuff. And then of course, it never turns out the way that the drawings look. And what we try to do is we try to provide you a video, and that's why we want everybody to go to our YouTube page, and you can kind of see what we provide before you buy from us. So just a little bit about us. We're at blacklightattractions.com, and I'm trying to figure out if this is blurry. Yeah, it looks blurry. So we're at blacklightattractions.com, and don't worry about the blurry because that's not the message. The message is how to hand pick attractions for you. But we're at blacklightattractions.com. We build laser tags, we build mini golfs, and we help family fun centers acquire their video games, their arcades, and so on and so forth. So now let's look at this attraction and let's talk about, if you have 10,000 square feet, what kind of attraction should you build? Well, the first attraction you're gonna want, in my opinion, is a mini golf. Now I'm gonna do another video on why you should pick a mini golf before a laser tag, but that's for another discussion because a lot of people who pick laser tags don't build a family fun center around a laser tag, okay? Typically a family fun center, the traditional attractions would be go-karts outside, mini golf outside, batting cages outside. Now we're finding that those are not working anymore because you want to be open year-round. So you're not, when you go look at some of these big mega family fun centers like Andretti's that are 100,000 square feet, the main attraction is the go-karts. Second to that would be the bowling, and down the list. If you only have 10,000 square feet, you are definitely not going to be looking at bowling because you're not going to have enough room. Now, if you were going to do bowling, you would be like looking at no more than 4 lanes. But the problem with bowling is it stretches very deep into your facility. So you might be looking at duck pin bowling. But the main attraction for a 10,000 or less square footage family fun center would be a Blacklight mini golf. Hands down. Now, where would you want to put this Blacklight mini golf when you're looking at your space? So let's go walk over here, and I'm going to give you an example. So let's just say, hypothetically, you had the perfect building, and it was from here to here, and let's say the doors were here. You would want to put that mini golf right here. You would want to build a wall right there, so the mini golf is all the way in the back, so that other attractions can go in the front. Okay, so that's what you would want to do with the mini golf. Now, why would you want to build a mini golf over everything else? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Number one, a mini golf has by far the least amount of maintenance. Number two, it requires the least amount of labor to operate. In fact, if you have a redemption counter or something along this lines, the redemption counter person could technically run the mini golf. And one of the things I would recommend for your mini golf is you to put video cameras. I think, you know, in this particular mini golf, there are video cameras. And if we come out here, you're gonna see where they have a TV screen right there. So the person running the mini golf, as you can see right here, this mini golf is operated by one person, just one. See, mini golf. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, just not over here.
Yeah, so it'll be everything that's side of the wall.
Yep, sorry about that. So anyway, what I was saying was this TV has the video cameras from inside here play on that, so this person could just run this mini golf without anybody being inside. Now, the difference between a laser tag and a mini golf is that a laser tag, you would want to have workers inside the laser tag because people are running around, they get a little aggressive. You know, you got to stop them from running, liability issues. So typically a laser tag requires up to 3 people to operate it because you also need to put vests on people, you need to charge vests, there's a lot that goes into laser tag. Whereas in mini golf, there's nothing that goes into it but handing them a club, and then at the very exit, when they putt into the last hole, the ball goes into a locked last hole. So technically, you don't need any employees whatsoever, but like one person to hand out the clubs. Now, how do you operate a Blacklight mini golf? Let me explain, okay? If this person is sitting here and not doing anything because there's nobody walking up, you might just say, hey, go in the mini golf. Now look what I found right away, a pencil, okay? So you might tell them to walk through and just check on everything. Give it a look through, see if you see any soda cans or anything. Every once in a while you can just kind of come through. You can give this a little tug or something like that. Make sure everything is still secured. Looking for soda cans, pencils, and you know how long it would take me to walk through this thing? Not even a minute, and I'm right back to my station. That is the what you need to do to operate a mini golf. This is why mini golf is better than laser tag. In my opinion, and this is going from the customers that I've talked to, laser tag and mini golf makes about the same amount of money. But here's the big difference, that mini golf appeals to everyone. So everyone who likes laser tag likes mini golf, but the difference is little bitty kids who can't get vests on them could play mini golf. Grandma and grandpa, anyone with a disability, they can play mini golf, whereas they cannot play laser tag. The other benefit is that you could put one person in a mini golf, but with laser tag you need a group. And that's the difference. But the upside to laser tag is they're great for corporate parties, but they're also good when you have a lot of people that want to play and you like on a busy Saturday night, they might play multiple times because it's a competitive, really competitive thing, and they might play multiple times where they're going to play the mini golf once. That's the difference. But the mini golf could have customers all day, all the time, whereas the laser tag, sometimes it's not really operating because you don't have enough guests. So a mini golf is very simple to operate. One person could operate it. So let's just say hypothetically, you had a space that was 6,000 square feet. So the back 4,000 square feet would be an 18-hole mini golf, and that is your main attraction, okay? And then in the front lobby, you can have video games. Video games make the most money in the family entertainment industry. The problem is in order for the video games to do really well, you have to have an attraction that brings them in. In other words, you won't make as much money with your mini golf as you will with your video games. But the difference is because you have the mini golf, that's why they spend money on the video games. So after the kids, let's say on a birthday party, are done with the birthday party, they eat their cake and whatever, and what do they want to do? They want to like win prizes out of a display case, you know, and they just continually play the video games. They end up dropping a lot more money on the video games because the golf might be 12 bucks, but mom might buy her kid a $40 power card or something like that to play video games. That's the difference. But they came for the mini golf, but then spent money on the arcade. So the number one attraction I would recommend for any space under 10,000 square feet would be a mini golf. Pushed all the way into the back of your building, leaving everything up front open for other things. The number two attraction, which technically is the biggest moneymaker, is the video games, okay? But the video games do well with paired with an amusement attraction like a mini golf, okay? Your business, if all it was a mini golf and an arcade, could run with one person, especially on slow days, okay? Now let's just say hypothetically you have 10,000 square feet. What is a great partnership is laser tag and mini golf. Now, let me kind of explain that to you. I don't believe laser tags need to be 4,000 square feet, okay? I believe that we can do a laser tag in 2,000 square feet, and instead of, and these are just the mini golf, the laser tags that I've seen our competitors do, the walls are pushed apart 8 feet, 6 feet, 12 feet, whatever. And so we're really good at building and creating mazes, okay, which is essentially what a laser tag is. And we just put the walls closer together so you have as much linear running space and 2,000 square feet as you would have in 4, believe it or not. And if you don't believe me, you can go visit some of the laser tags we've done and you'll be like, wow, this seems bigger than the one we visited that's 4,000 square feet. So my recommendation is to add laser tag behind the mini golf and do 2,000 square feet. So now you have a 4,000 square foot mini golf, you have a 2,000 square foot laser tag, and of course you're gonna lose some space on bathrooms, so on and so forth, okay? And your arcade, if you were able to fit in another attraction, a really good attraction that makes a lot of money is bumper cars. So then you would have essentially a really realistic, I mean, it's really at this point a family fun center. You have mini golf, laser tag, bumper cars, redemption, or arcade. That's a family fun center. That can be done in 10,000 square feet for sure, for sure. That would be what I would call hitting the meat and the potatoes, okay? And you'd be saving a lot of money because you're not getting a space that's 20,000, 30,000 square feet. Different kinds of attractions require a whole new level of maintenance, like go-karts. That's endless maintenance, okay? Now, sure, they make a lot of money, but you need a lot of space for them. Laser tag requires some maintenance because the guns can break and so on and so forth. But for the most part, much less maintenance than like bowling. Less maintenance than, say, go-karts. So 10,000 square feet. These are the top 4 attractions plus when we count arcades. That'd be your 4 attractions that I would try to get in 4,000 square feet. Now, some people ask me, hey Larry, what about escape rooms? What about axe throwing? Well, everybody wants to do axe throwing because it's cheap, okay? It's very easy to do. Axe throwing, in my opinion, is dead as a doorknob. It's a dying thing. I wouldn't mess with it. I don't think it makes money, and it really doesn't connect the same kind of customer that would come to a laser tag or a mini golf. It's just a whole different crowd, in my opinion. So I would not consider axe throwing. Escape rooms are very profitable, but you really need to have at least 3 of them, and they are high in maintenance. I actually operate escape rooms. They're very successful. They are high in maintenance, and that's just what it is, okay? So I don't recommend people getting in the escape room business because there's so many escape rooms already, and unless you spend a lot of money and build something a lot better than your competitors, you're just doing escape rooms to do escape rooms, and I don't think that's worth it. So I would build a great mini golf. Now some people, and look at that beautiful shark up there, have said, Larry, but there's already a mini golf in my town. Do they have this one? Does it look this beautiful? Don't worry about it. Just outdo them. What's really nice is that you are able to go to your competitors, see what they've done, and hey, I'm going to top that. Okay? I'm going to top that. And don't forget, family fun centers are destination attractions, meaning people will go out of their way. It's not like, hey, I'm not going to drive 20 miles to go to a gas station, right? But you would drive 20 miles to go to a family fun center, especially when you use digital marketing and great word of mouth to promote something this beautiful. Because this is absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. And you could use 3D glasses and all this stuff like pops off the walls. People will go out of their way. Okay? Now, are there any other attractions to consider? I mean, people ask about VR. I don't recommend VR because it gets so outdated so fast. There's video games now from like Raw Thrills that incorporate VR, like Godzilla, the Moto Racing, the Fast and Furious. There's so many video games that incorporate VR now. I would go that route. You know, you have to remember that people can buy the same games that you would set up in your family fun center. They can buy these on Oculus Rift for like 30 bucks. So I don't recommend that. I recommend sticking with what works. Mini golf, number 1. Arcade, laser tag, maybe bumper cars, if you got the space. If you don't worry about it. And if you have 6,000 square feet, do a big arcade and do mini golf. Now, you know, there's other attractions that people buy, the ropes courses. They're not bad because you can build one over the top of your mini golf. Not your mini golf, your arcade. You literally can build it over the top of your arcade. Now, by the way, I want to mention that is a TV, that's a TV, and there's like pirates inside the pub, and I have it turned off because it's very loud. There's a TV that comes on over there. I turned it off because it's very loud. We have all these TVs here turned off because they're just so loud. And so there you have it, folks. So if you build a family fun center at 10,000 square feet, I recommend you build it around a mini golf and a redemption or a big arcade. And that can easily fit in 6,000 square feet, 5,800 square feet. But the key to a successful Blacklight mini golf, I'm telling you right now, is not how complicated the holes are, because what you have to remember about a Blacklight mini golf inside of 4,000 square feet, a typical outdoor mini golf is literally, you know, an acre, a half acre, 25, 30,000 square feet. Is you have groups that come in here, people have to be able to get through these holes in a decent amount of time, otherwise you can't have any kind of throughput whatsoever. So that's something you got to think about, okay? So the holes, what we try to do is, you know, like every third hole is a little harder or raised or has some complexity to it, and then some of the other holes are relatively simple and easy. And see, this one's a photo op. Now I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to marketing these smaller family fun centers, it's so affordable and cheap. But it starts with having a very photogenic, like this one, attraction that you can film. You can make good videos for TikTok, for Instagram, for Facebook, for YouTube, and you can throw those up there. You can target families within a 10-mile radius, start with that, and then branch out to 12 or 15 miles. And you know, once you've established your local customers, you branch out just a little bit more each time and target these people. It's so affordable. Now, by the way, that's a photo op too. You sit in that chair and people take pictures. Now, I'm gonna give you a great marketing tip here. Do you see how beautiful this attraction is? It's littered with content. So content creators, which basically is everybody now with a phone, they want to take pictures, they want to make videos, they want to share on their stories on Snapchat, and that's what this attraction does. When people come here, they're admiring the artwork, they're admiring the craftsmanship, they're admiring, you know, that, hey, I'm in somewhere I've never been before. It's a overload of, you know, art. And I am telling you right now, the most important thing is that your attraction is absolutely stunning, that separates you from all of your competitors. And when people come to your attraction and they're literally taking hundreds and hundreds of photos or picking up reels, they're tagging you in their videos, people are leaving reviews on their own Facebook pages or Instagrams and telling people how incredible your attraction was because they were able to come with family and friends and take a lot of photos and videos and reels together. The attraction does the marketing for you if it's beautiful to look at. That's what we do. You hire us to separate you from any competitor or to dissuade a future competitor. When they look at what you've done, they go, wow, this market doesn't need another mini golf, I can tell you that. I also think with so many laser tags already built, and most of them are really not that good. I've seen most of them and they're pretty basic, pretty old, pretty beat up. That when you build a mini golf or a laser tag with a specific theme, like, hey, we're gonna go to outer space, then the laser tag needs to seem like you're in outer space. That's what we do. That's what we do. So when they're in that immersive environment, it just enhances the experience. Because anybody could build a laser tag and put up black walls. Anybody could do that. And that's what happened with axe throwing. It was so cheap and it was so easy to do that everybody did it and they wore out the whole concept. And so hopefully this video has helped you understand a few of the things that you might want to consider when you're building your own family fun center. I think we've touched on most of the attractions that go in here. You know, you have to decide what's best for you. Obviously, what's most needed in your market, what you think will reach the most people. But there's one tried and true thing that has survived every recession, every depression, every you know, documented aspect of entertainment, and that's mini golf. It has literally stood the test of time. And that's what I would start with, is a mini golf. So, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this helps you with some of the do's and don'ts of building a small family fun center. So in review, I think your main attraction is a mini golf. If I was to add a second one, I would add a laser tag and an arcade. Maybe consider duck pin bowling. Maybe. I wouldn't get a ton of them. Maybe I would get 4. And that's only if you have 10 to 12,000 square feet. Consider bumper cars. They're so fun. And when kids ride them, they want to ride them again, like immediately after. The clients that I've talked to said the return on investment on those is pretty quick. Most of the customers I've talked to on mini golf tell me, you know, they make their money back in roughly about 6 months. But the upside is the mini golf is really helping turn the video games, and that's the key. So thank you for watching the video. If you need more information about our company, go to blacklightattractions.com and you can reach us. My phone number is on there. Just drop me a text, give me a call. You typically visit a lot of trade shows. Now, I will say though, one thing in closing, that we're a little different than the other companies because we operate our own amusement attractions. We have haunted houses, we have escape rooms, we have our own mini golf, we have a pinball arcade, we have a liquor license, and we do marketing, digital marketing. I mean, this is a big business and we're always creating new things and testing mini golf holes and whatnot. We're actually doing it. So when we help clients and we talk to them, we're giving them real experience, okay? Real experience. And by the way, that's Travis Kelce and that's Taylor Swift, right? You know, doesn't he look like Travis Kelce a little bit? There you go. It's just kind of funny. So at any rate, you can visit our website at blacklightattractions.com. We hope the video does help you. If you're a new potential family fun center owner, just remember that the number one thing is to make sure that theming is on point, that the theme you pick is going to work for the market you're in. Video games is a must. We can actually help you buy and acquire those games. Or you can get somebody to bring in the arcade games and you can revenue share to start. And that's a perfect way to start. Because then you don't have to maintenance them. And then you also don't need to purchase them right away. And then later you can purchase them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And we will talk to you again really soon. Visit our website, blacklightattractions.com. And until then, happy putting.